All right, let's get into it, y'all. What is up? What is up? What is up, y'all? I'm a total disclosure. Disclosure for the transit. I already pulled out the tarot that best describes this transit. Cause y'all, believe it or not, I do not have to be at work until 6 p.m. tonight. So that is that. But I still gotta sanctify my area, and I still gotta pull the tarot to see what tarot is going to be best suited for the oracle reading. And even though I ain't got to be at work until 6 p.m., I'm only doing the collective today. I got a lot of stuff I got to do. Very rarely do I get this kind of time, but we're going to do what we got to do. Oh, shit. Okay, well, here we go. Here we go. All right, y'all. Yes. Oh, wait, just one. Y'all saw my shuffle, y'all saw my pull. I'm going to put it right there. And for the spiritual downloads, we are going to be using the Colette Baron Reed, the First Lady of Hay House, her wisdom of the Oracle. Y'all, this deck was given to me by my friend. Yeah, I did a reading for him, and babies, I got to tell you, she was on the money. She was on the money. And I had a list. And, he was asked if I could pay. I was like, you know what? You could buy me a deck if you want to buy me one. And he did. So that's how that goes. All right. Oh, wait. Let me get my tarot out because I do not know what that card is going to align with. So let me spread them out. So I'm not wasting too much time. All right. So here we go. According to Llewellyn's Daily Planetary Guide. Okay, here we go. Here it is. What truth? Yeah, there we go. I'm going to go with that. What truth have you all been avoiding because you assumed that facing that truth would hurt more than it actually will, or than it actually would have? Today we got the sun. We got the sun conjoining with Texas. Today we got the sun conjoining with Mercury in Taurus. Yeah, I'm going to take my time with this. She still ain't had no coffee, but here it goes. So, you want to know what's really wild? Is that sometimes the things that we avoid thinking about the most is the very thing that could finally bring us some kind of peace. The very thing that we avoid doing is the one thing that we would be okay with. And with the conjunction, the sun conjoining Mercury in Taurus, this energy feels like something mentally and emotionally is clicking into place. It could be a conversation, a realization, a truth you kept dancing around because a part of you wasn't fully ready to deal with it or accept it. But Taurus, that earth sign, Taurus moves slow. So this energy isn't going to be chaotic. This is going to be clarity. This isn't going to be chaotic clarity. This is going to be that slow moving, we on the money clarity. And this is the kind of clarity that settles into your spirit quietly. And honestly, if you want to know the truth, the answer may hit softer than you expected. I'm very much that way too. You know what? I'd rather deal with it until I need to deal with it. Because until I got to deal with it, like in the back of my mind, I'm trying to brace for it. The energy that we're doing today, we ain't got to do that. Just cut through the bullshit. Face what you got to face head on. And you're going to be all right, So like I said, I had a moment because I ain't got to hurry up and be at work, but here we go. So we're going to start off with the King of Swords. His Majesty is all about the clear thinking. His Majesty is all about honest communication. That with that sword, mental precision. And this card right here, this card mirrors the sharp awareness that's going to come when the Sun and Mercury come together. All right, so we got him. We also got right here the Hermit. This is deep reflection. This is that inner truth. Something we need time and time to emotionally process. You know, with this card, it's that energy that, oh shit, that's finally making sense. Yeah, that's the Hermit. Right here, another sword, the Ace of Swords. This is that mental breakthrough. The truth cutting through all the confusion, cutting through all the bullshit. That moment where everything suddenly becomes clear. The Hierophant. This is strong Taurus energy right here. Long-held beliefs, patterns, values, lessons coming into focus, wisdom that overrides the emotional background noise. We're coming right there. And then finally, last but not least, y'all, Six of Swords. Yeah. The Six of Swords. This is the mental peace coming after the confusion. We moving away from overthinking into calmer understanding. Wait, can you see that detail? Those troubled waters. And then look where they're sailing to. They're sailing to clearer waters. You know, and the swords, the suit of swords, that is the intellect, the understanding, the logic, the reason, all of that. Suit of swords. So we got, how many swords did I got? I got 1, 2, and then his magic. I got 3 swords. So for my air signs, because the swords rule the air signs. Now this is a collective reading, but pay attention. My air signs, my Aquarians, my Libras, and my Geminis. Let the noise come down. Let the noise settle. Yeah. Because at this point in the game, the truth is finally landing. The conversations clear shit up, and our minds are finally stop running from what we already knew deep down inside. Because we knew. We just didn't want to face it. People avoid clarity when they my computer's doing its thing. People avoid clarity when they think that the truth is going to be overwhelming. But sometimes the anxiety around the truth, that shit's heavier than the truth itself. So this transit is helping us it's going to help our mind stop resisting what needs to be acknowledged, what we need to deal with. Because at the end of the day, darling, you can avoid it all you want, and that avoidance may feel like it's protection for a while, but eventually it becomes emotionally exhausting. The faster you run, the quicker you get caught. This energy reminds us that clarity can heal. Not every realization that we have is here to break us. Some of the shit that comes to mind is here to free us. Because once you know, you know. Once you know, you cannot feign ignorance. What are you willing to consciously face so that whatever is causing you that anxiety begins to lose its power? That mental and emotional resistance keeps that confusion alive. Conscious awareness that starts to dissolve that anxiety. So we're going to affirm. I am willing to see clearly. I am willing to see clearly. If I wanted to be a little extra, we ain't got time for that. But if I wanted to be a little extra, I would say I am at peace with the truth that is unfolding in my life. But for right now, we can just go with I am willing to see clearly. So for today, here's what we're going to do. Today, we're going to have that conversation that we've been trying to avoid. We're going to read that text message again, but we're not going to be in our feelings. We're going to read it, okay? We're going to sit with our real feelings instead of trying to constantly outrun them. Because, collective, there's a wisdom trying to reach you. It's trying to reach you through the stillness right now. You got to be still. You got to be still. So for today, slow down enough to actually process what's been sitting in front of you. Reflect on that shit. Journalize it. Communicate. Wait a minute. And then when you communicate, listen carefully. Don't listen to respond. Listen to understand. Because the answer may be the answer may be simpler than the anxiety made it feel. Yeah. All right, let's get into this one. Again, our spiritual downloads are coming from the First Lady of herself, of Hay House herself, Miss Colette Baron Reed, with her wisdom of the Oracle. It was a gift, like I said. And this guy, okay. And this card right here, 5 + 2 is 7. Yesterday's card was a 7. So here it is. The numerological aspect of the number 7 again. We're talking resourcefulness. We're talking potential. We're talking luck. We're talking success. We're talking ambition. We're talking victory. Okay, so the energies want us to win. And this card right here says mending. Can y'all see that? See those two little people trying to fix something? It's called mending. And y'all, when I think about mending, me right off the bat, I'm mending. I think of healing after the pain. Mending, repairing what was emotionally torn open. Collective, what part of you is ready to heal instead of hurt? Baby, wait a minute. And I'm sitting here and I'm talking and I'm gagging because this card is reflective of the astrological forecast. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta find something. There we go. 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. This is the tarot equivalent of this mending. We're talking that healing, that the vulnerability, the tenderness, the after the heartbreak. Mending, healing, y'all, that healing begins when we acknowledge that pain honestly. Right here, this card right here, heartbreak. It's traditional meaning. It's a heartbreak, emotional truth, healing through awareness. Oh, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. But you know what feels better? Knowing where you stand in a situation. Y'all, that confusion will keep you hostage. It will keep you in emotional bondage. That shit is painful. Mending, emotional repair requires honesty, not avoidance. What hurts you does not have to define you. What hurts you does not have to define you. No. Come on, y'all. Affirm with me. Here we go. I allow my heart to heal fully and honestly. I allow my heart to heal fully and honestly. Y'all, these cards and the energy today is begging you to give yourself permission to heal. Your heart is trying to repair itself. So this mending, this is the stage after the pain, where healing finally starts replacing that survival mode. I ain't got no more, y'all. That's all I got. So please do all the things. Please like the video. Join me on my platforms, on my Instagram, my TikTok, and my YouTube. Join me on those platforms. Like the video. Share the video. These messages may be something that somebody needs to hear. Share the videos, y'all. You know, and on my YouTube, I got my Buy Me Coffee, I got my Venmo. If any of this made you clear on some shit and you feel like, you know, doing a little energetic exchange and showing a little generosity, you know what to do. You know what to do. So listen, y'all, stay on assignment. Your assignment is your alignment. And again, when it gets too heavy, close your eyes, envision the outcome, and ask the universe to show you how good it can be. All right, y'all, I got to get ready for work. Y'all stay back. No, I got to get some coffee.